Hi everyone, good morning. I realized something recently, and it is this that there's a lot of power within ourselves. We don't even realize it, and we think that a person can be powerful only in the terms that is viewed externally, that can be viewed by external things like how much money a person has, how much confidence a person has, how much achievements or rewards a person has, or just the influence or popularity that a person can gather. But where do all of these things stem from? A person's power lies within how determined, how perseverant, how consistent a person can be. A person's power lies within their internalities. External things are only symbols of or mere fraction of what that power can do. We all within ourselves have infinite amount of power. We just don't realize it because we are constantly conditioned that we are doing something wrong, that we are not doing what we are supposed to do according to the norms, that every step of our life, every step or stage of our life, we are told that this is how you should do, this is how you should be working, this is what you should be focusing on, and if you're not doing that, then you're doing something wrong, that you are mistaken, that you're choosing the wrong path, that you think you're better than someone else, or you're thinking beyond, you're being too over smart, you can just follow what everybody else does and know that what they have set the standard is the standard for you. But every single person is different. Every single person should have the opportunity, the environment to build their own potential, to be able to grow at unprecedented levels. And that is something, that's a concept that I feel is very robbed of us within our lives. Even for the people who know about this, to be able to feel it every single day, that today what I'm trying to do is find new ways of increasing my potential or growing or becoming someone better. That's not the concept that goes through their heads, does it? It's very difficult to have that in our heads. What's usually within our minds is, am I working on to the standard? Usually it's, will people think I'm good enough? Now is my professor or teacher going to be happy with me? Is my work up to that standard? And it's good to have standards. It's very good to have standards because it gives you a leeway to work towards. But sometimes it can be limiting. And in the most crucial ways where it is limiting is within our mindsets and thought processes. In ways where we feel that this is all there is. This is till where I should reach. But when we choose that, we sort of set a limit to ourselves. And we can always grow from there. That's not a problem. But to have, sometimes because we're setting a limit, we set too short limits or a kind of limit that isn't even for us. Like a person who is meant to do some creative stuff, grow in a creative field, because how imaginative and expansive their mindset is, ends up in a 9 to 5 corporate job because that's what the world says will help you pay your bills and live a standard of life. And there's always this competition between the ideal self and the reality, which I don't think so needs to be there, which I think is a really what's the word? A wrongful belief that's ingrained within people, for the lack of words. That's what I'm going with. And because it's ingrained within us that we have to survive within this world, we have to survive within this life, survive this phase, this stage, this struggle, we sort of lose the internal power that's within us, that tells us to create what's true to us, that allows us to feel and believe whatever is true to us. We fall into the line of the masses, forgetting our individuality and uniqueness in the most important ways that matters. It's one thing to be your own person, to have your own personality, and find space within other people to share that with. But it's one thing to live by it overall in general within your life. To use that to actually find an outlet for it. It doesn't have to be creative, but whatever your strength, whatever your power is, to express it without the externalities. To not think that it's limited by what's going on around you. To not think that it's limited by the people, the situations, the place. Our power is limitless. All of us. Every single person has infinite power within them. It's just a matter of them unlocking it. Some already use it for the good, for the bad, for the worse. But it all stems from what I think people call soul. It's this constant source of this energy or motivation. It's the source of that power, the strength that gives us direction in life. That sort of feels like inspiration in our bones, in our minds. That receiving of the stimulus and letting it make sense, that receiving of emotions and feeling them within our bones, that is our soul. That is our innate power to create, to express, to share, to love. And we shouldn't let this world dim that light. Dim the ways that we call ourselves powerful. Because we can create abundance that's beyond our comprehension. And the reason why it's beyond our comprehension, because our comprehension is limited in this world by the constructs of reality, by the constructs of what humans around us have told us. But there is a part of us that already knows that there is more to what we can see. It might just be some emotion that we are yet to discover. It might just be some place or reality within this reality that we are yet to discover. We don't know. There's something, some unimaginable that exists. And we are reaching out to that. We are made to reach there and beyond. And that is how limitless and expansive, not expensive, our existence is. So for today, remember how powerful, how innately magnificent your existence is. And keep that in mind the next time you open your mouth, you think of something beautiful. You think of yourself. You think of your identity, your life, the people around you. When you're expressing yourself, remember how innately expansive, how innately magnificent you are. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.